would you like to continue your adventure?
I suppose.
Why? Oh, yeah, of course. That's why I'm... Are you really sure you'd like to continue your adventure?
Yes!
Oh, I'm sorry. Your adventure has been erased.
No!
Motherfucker!
If only I could move the camera faster. No, hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII Flying. Joining me, as usual, if you may not have noticed, is my good friend Andy.
What's up?
And we were having a brief discussion before we started recording this. We were bitching and moaning about Family Guy, like we sometimes do.
Yeah.
And I need to remember where I was going because, I just need to hop back on this path and head to the City of Sorrow, as I'll be calling it.
Because where we left off, you were grinding. That's right.
Yeah. And I spent actually a little while grinding and running around and buying all the new stuff, so we don't have to do that anymore. So I imagine
there's not 30 minutes of you just wandering around aimlessly trying to get gold to buy shit.
Yeah. Well, and yeah. I mean, at least we were filling it up with a lot of talk, and and we were actually talking about shit as opposed to just blah 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 and
blah 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 blah. Oh, yeah, look at that pretty tree right there. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and then just several minutes of silence. But we were talking about Family Guy, and I was gonna say I think the tipping off point. I don't remember if this happened after the Meg goes to jail episode that we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But where Stewie finally goes and he kills his mother.
Oh, yeah. And basically the entire thing was a simulation.
Yeah.
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 And even they were just like, so basically it was a giant middle finger to the fans.
Well, no. Well, I would think that for anybody who was watching it, they were probably enjoying the story. I don't know, man. That's a pretty good way to piss some people off. Well, this is like Sopranos, where it's like, well,
it was better than Sopranos, where they just kind of cut in the middle of a conversation. And they just
where they just cut to black in mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch The Sopranos?
No, I didn't.
Me either. I think my sister did.
It was just not something I was really that interested in.
Well, and I mean, did you guys even have those cable channels back then?
Oh yeah, we
had
them all.
Okay. You just never watched it.
Yeah, it was just not something we were particularly interested in.
Yeah. Ooh, he's raising his tension, Andy. Oh, they all are. Shit, I better kill these guys quick then. Oh, there we go. But yeah, and I do still like the old Family Guy episodes. Seasons 1 and 2 and probably 3.
Back before they start like every 5 minutes doing like some type of random skit where they were like just show something that had nothing to do with the show whatsoever.
I don't remember what the first one was that really annoyed me. It was probably the sketch about the aborted baby in the dumpster.
Oh yeah, where they with the singing dumpster baby. Yeah.
I'm a dumpster baby. And
yeah.
Yeah, it just went
it just got worse from there.
Well, and I mean, it didn't get worse. It just wasn't funny, and it just kind of went on and on and on. And then, and as I understand it, there were a couple of jokes that they did. I guess from probably a season ago, where it was Peter is in a room with other people, and he starts singing the chase theme of the Indiana Jones series to himself.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the joke. And that went on for like a few minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see this, but I could actually imagine them
one of the
that.
most annoying ones was when he was trying to get rid of this dead frog, and he wasn't picking up when he was I was just like, oh dear God, just pick the damn thing and throw it out the window already.
I can kind of identify with that, but at the same time, like, You know, you could do a better job at making that funny.
Yeah.
As opposed to him just being like, I really don't want to shut this, so I'm just going to try and fling it out with the, with the lid of the box.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was... And I mean, I've had that happen to me, where like I'll go outside and go mow, and there just happens to be a dead rat, just laying in the yard. I'll, kick it to the side with my foot, so I don't have to worry about running it over or anything like that.
Yeah. It just went on too long for me.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem. They take these really mundane things and they do them kind of to the extreme, and then they just extend it.
Yep.
Like, that's not funny. That's just really, really stupid.
Yep.
But what do you expect? Have you... Well, I imagine you probably haven't been keeping up with The Simpsons either at all.
No, not really.
I just got some armor, Secco, or whatever that was.
Oh. Okay.
And I've gotten a few other recipes. Like I got one that showed me how to make a brand new whip.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. And then I was looking up online on, hey, these are all the armor and weapon ingredients that you can use to even make like dragon swords and dragon armor and such. Like, holy shit, that's awesome!
Mm-hmm. And that's not even the best stuff in that game either.
Yeah. And it's like, wow, holy shit, it's just like Skyrim! Only, really, I mean, it's not as convenient as Skyrim, does.
Yeah, because it actually takes a while for the alchemy pot to actually make this stuff.
Yeah. And it probably also takes you a while in order to find, said items that you need in order to make stuff like that, too.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go in here in the city and we're gonna go talk to the steward, I guess, who's taking place of the king while he's in mourning.
Yeah.
How long ago did this queen die? Like, what, a year ago?
A year, maybe two. I can't remember exactly how long.
The fact that, I suppose I can understand, but 2 years and you're still in the grieving process?
Yeah, you kind of help him out with that.
Yeah. I would obviously assume, like, oh, he's probably under Dual Magus' spell or something like that.
Nope. He's just really, really depressed.
Okay. Oh, I lost my wife. Dude, grow up. No, I'm sorry, that's mean. But I don't give a fuck! It's most on you.
That's kind of more or less what happens.
Oh, really?
Well, it involves you finding, like, this weird elf guy in a mirror world type thing, but that's basically what this elf guy basically tells him. It's like, dude, she's dead, move on.
Okay, here we go. I think I just activated a cinematic. What you doing, lady?
All right, Your Majesty. It's me, Emma, the maid.
Are you able to hear this dialogue?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper.
So he's hiding in this high upstairs sort of room,
Please
basically?
Yeah, kind of. I kind of refuses to come out.
Okay. No, don't come in! Your Majesty, what exactly are you doing in there? Going blind!
It's like, moving on with my life? Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on with my life. Yeah, you like that, don't you, you dirty little whore?
It appears to be locked from the inside. Alright. I guess go talk to Emma?
Yep.
Hey, bitch, what exactly is going on here with this shit?
I don't know.
Hey, baby. I don't know.
He
What's the
hardly ate
haps?
anything either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday. He was
What a
such
wuss.
benevolent and wise king when the queen was still alive.
I could think of a really horrible joke to say right now, but I better not.
What few viewers we've got would probably hate you forever.
Well, who knows? I mean, maybe they would find it kind of funny, but I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's mainly because I don't know how you would take, such a joke about, what kind of a pussy, agrees for that long, after losing somebody that they love. Like, like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, hey, isn't that a tad insensitive? Like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, here, let me put it to you another way.
No! My small sensitive balls! Why? Let's see. You will not be disturbed. Our king has been unavailable to visitors since the queen passed away. Yeah, it's been 2 years. Comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realize that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourself. Oh, okay, so what, so I have to wait till dark?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, that's a tad annoying.
Yeah. Back outside, just wait until dark.
Will dark come naturally while you're in the city, or do you have to go out into the world and wait?
I think if you're in the city, it takes a lot longer, or at least it seems to.
Okay, so it's a little bit like the day for night transitions in Zelda, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I think.
Alright.
I'm probably wrong about it, but
yeah.
Because I remember I went to go up and pee at one point in time, and it came back and it was dark.
Yeah. Well, I know it will transition tonight while you're in the city.
Yeah, I think it just takes a lot longer, or at least it seems to, because at least when you're outside, you're actually doing shit.
Yeah. Alright. Oh no, a puppeteer! He's going to amuse me to death!
Oh yeah, that's the one that does the puppet thing, and then your character just starts laughing at him.
Yeah, well, either they laugh, or they become enraged.
Yeah.
Which is, wow, was your performance really that bad that you pissed us off? And now we just want to beat the ever-living shit out of you? That joke was horribly offensive! Let's kick his ass!
It's what the heck did he do with that puppet, man?
Alright, boys and girls, today we're going to talk about the birds and the bees. This is the bird, and my penis will represent the bees. Oh my god!
Oh god!
What's he doing with that puppet? I'm pretty sure that isn't supposed to go there. Anyway.
Yeah.
Angela always looks so mad.
He got enraged.
No, it's just that now, whenever it goes to him, and before he shoots off his bow, he kind of grits his teeth when he does it.
Oh.
Why? I don't know. He's just sort of doing that.
It's like,
I shoot you in the face.
I shoot you in the face. What? No, not my face. Not my face. My beetle
No!
face.
No, my bread and butter. I told you about that episode, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen that episode too.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Yep.
Because you're a wuss.
Oh.
Oh, good stuff. More slime nights. They're so adorably cute. So yeah, when I was running around grinding, I started. I kind of sort of got myself lost because I started wandering off to, I think, the City of Thieves, as some people were kind of referring it to. At least some townspeople were referring to it as the City of Thieves.
Yeah, I think that's where you go to next.
Yeah. Well, because for the most part, I was, I was just running around and just grinding a lot.
Yeah.
And I, just started, bumping into some really, really heavy enemies. I was like, oh, okay, I should probably turn around.
Yeah.
That was also where I found the one of the recipe books that was telling me about, hey, if you find some leather in a snake scale whip or something like that, you can make this really, really badass whip. It's like, oh, okay, well, how the hell do I find these? I don't know. Well, I guess go screw yourself.
I think the whip, you can find at some shop somewhere. The leather, I think you get at random.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely certain of that.
Yeah. And after that, I actually went back to every other town that I had previously been to, and I was just searching cupboards and bookshelves for like any other recipes that I might have missed, or anything like that. And I really like how the game will actually save like all the recipes. Basically, like every time you go into your alchemy book, you can actually look up all of the other recipes.
Yeah.
So.
I could actually look up to see where you can find the letter here real quick if you want me to.
No, that's all right.
Okay. Because I do have the strategy guide, but then again, you want to do this blind.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, yeah, I mean, purely for the story, anyway.
Yeah. Which the strategy guide doesn't really give you any spoilers for that.
Oh, okay.
Mostly the strategy guide is just pretty much a collection of maps and recipes.
Okay, cool.
Huh.
All right, well, he just
like all the stuff that you, like all the stuff that you can get and how to make them.
Right. Somebody kill the high tension guy, please. Okay, good, thank you. I don't need him killing anybody. Thank you very much.
Like, oh.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
Oh yeah? Oh!
Oh, I kind of wish, especially for a situation like this where I have to wait for dark.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wish the day for night transition was a lot faster.
I think eventually you do learn a spell that you can do that with.
Oh, okay. Actually, kind of surprised that we haven't leveled up yet, as of lately.
You remember, sometimes it takes a while.
Yeah. Man, so I'm guessing this entire episode is going to be us waiting for night and then going back to the city.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I only like to do these in like half-hour increments.
Mm-hmm.
I know there are some other Let's Players who will do much, much shorter videos. Like I've seen people do videos that are only like 5 minutes or so, and that's with like no editing.
Mm-hmm.
Where you get somebody who's playing like Simon's Quest, for example, and they do something in the span of like 5 minutes. Like they go from this point and they get to this city, and hey, I already got this item and this item and this item and this brand new whip, and I did that all within the span of like 5 to 6 minutes. Like that's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
So. Kind of wish I was able to do that.
Mm.
Oh, he's in love with me. And now he's dead. Poor puppeteer.
Okay, that just kind of my right.
Alright, well, it's turning to dusk. It's turning to dusk, but I imagine I'm gonna have to wait for like full-on night to happen.
Yeah.
So, at least it's dusk. I imagine that this would not be such a pain if I wasn't, running around and getting into random encounters. I could probably just come out here and stand out of here.
Yeah.
But
it feels like it takes longer.
yeah, and that would just be kind of boring.
Yeah, you just standing there.
Okay, so can we have a request from the audience? Play that same song again! Okay, here we go. Oh, God.
That's a good joke there.
Yeah, it had its moments.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask you real quick. How familiar are you with the other Star Wars books? I mean, have you read them at all, or?
A little bit.
Which ones?
Well, actually, just one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's Volume 3 of the Jedi Academy trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Champions of the Force.
Cool. Yeah, because I understand with Episode 7 that they're taking the expanded universe and they're, just kind of chucking that to one side, and they're just going to do their own story. Did somebody in my party die? Shit. Angela's dead. I didn't even realize that his health was low. Oh, goddamn it.
It's like, Angelo's health is low. Angelo is about to die.
Angelo, your health is low. Do you have any potions or food? Yes! Please shut up! I'm busy trying to be entertaining and play this damn game. Of course, I'm not paying as close attention to the game as I am to, to whatever it is.
Henceforth, why Angelo died.
Yeah. Well, it's about nighttime anyway, so I can go into town and resurrect him, and we can go see about trying to find the king. See if we can talk to him and talk him out of to quit being, such a little bitch.
Yeah. You have to go, find, a window.
Mm.
And then, wait for, the moon to get to a certain height.
That sounds tedious.
It kind of is.
Yeah. What brings
Just kind of sitting there, waiting for the moon to kind of rise up to a certain height, and then you get a cinematic where this elf with a harp pops up. And that's all I'm going to say on that because I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. All right. Come on, game. Hurry up and resurrect him. Thank you. All right. Alrighty, daddy. You want to know what's sad? You want to know what's really sad? Is that when I try to go and think back to the original song that was used in for Return of the Jedi, when they're in Jabba's palace and the band is performing, and I'm trying to remember the original song, which thankfully I can look up and I can watch and listen to. But sadly, in my head, the only song I hear is that terrible version that they did for the update. That the overly poppy CGI bullshit.
Yeah.
There he is. He's weeping in his chair. Why? Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? Because that's what people do. People die, and yeah, I mean it sucks, but that's kind of life. It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Just one more time, even in my dreams. If only I could see you one more time.
Yeah, that's basically why you're going after the elf. He kind of resurrects her for a little while.
Okay.
Or at least rewinds time to so you can see her again.
Yeah. Without you, my crown and my throne mean nothing. I'm helpless here, left all alone. Please, my darling Sasha, come to me one last time. If you don't, ellipses. And no, that joke will never die. Oi, Royter! Ellipses. I'm ready for the ultimate challenge! Ellipses.
Please.
Can I get into this room now? Yes, I can. Alright. I'm going to sleep in this bed and I'm going to take a shit in it too. I can't do that. Okay.
Dude.
Wrong game, bro. It doesn't look like there's actually anything in here for me to even interact with anyway, so...
Yeah, you have to go out into the wild to find it. I can't... I think you have to talk to its steward again.
Alright, well, let's see if I can find her then.
I'm not entirely sure, or if you, like, try to talk to him or something.
Yeah, well, I've spoken to him twice, and he's just kind of grieving.
He's just kind of...
I'm such a little bitch. I'm making myself sick while I turn this camera around. Alright. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. He's the world's biggest asshole. Okay, cinematic. It's Emma. Hey, baby. I got some cleaning you could do around my penis. Oh! Alright, I'm done.
Did you meet with His Majesty?
And then Jessica smacked him in the back of the head.
Oh, I speak, but I don't speak.
The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense. You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago. If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more.
Oh? Explanation point?
My grandmother used to tell me lots
You
of
know, my
stories
grandfather
about
used to
this
tell
war.
me lots of
Lots
stories
very
when I was
strange
small.
stories.
I mean, her accent is not as...
One about a way to make any wish come true.
Yeah, I mean, at least a lot of these accents are not as overly exaggerated as they can be in other games. That sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
you can just kind of tell that they took a lot of British people, or at least it was dubbed in England anyway.
Yeah. At least it's not as bad as it was in Fable.
Yeah.
Fable was pretty damn terrible about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just so hard to take a lot of what was going on at all serious.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to take anything serious when you're doing it in a British accent.
Well, like, it wasn't just a British accent. It felt like you were in a Monty Python routine.
Yeah.
You know? And it especially didn't help with, like, every single time you were in combat, and your health or your willpower got at all low, your instructor would constantly come over and say, "Hero, your will energy is low." I know!
It's like, I can see that!
God, fuck off!
It's too bad you couldn't put him on mute.
I understand for the expansion that they gave you that ability, but I never bought the expansion.
Yeah, I did, and I don't remember if you could.
Yeah. Alright, we just got done talking to her kind of pleading with us to help. Do I talk to him again, or do I just go out into the wild?
What did she tell you to do, or...
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Sasha, please come to me. I don't care if you're real or if seeing you means I'm mad. I have to see you again somehow. Otherwise, perhaps I should follow you. Perhaps it's time. He's contemplating killing himself.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Dude, grow up! Nah, that's insensitive.
I can't remember exactly what you're supposed to do. I just remember that I wound up at this old cabin that's basically been broken down, and there was like only this window, and I had to wait until the moon got to a certain thing, and then this window into another world opened up, and I met this elf who played a harp.
Okay.
And he can apparently, using that harp, can like rewind time or something. Which allows the king to see his wife again.
Right. Was the elf wearing a green tunic at all?
No, it was kind of more of a purplish robe.
Alright, it was a lame Zelda joke. I apologize.
Yes, it was.
Alright, King Trot is beating me, so... Okay. That was an odd expression he just made. God blimey!
A faithful retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea?
You want a boner, don't you, Trod?
Very well. Now this is an order.
He likes the
I
younger
want you to
girls.
help this maid with her request.
16 years old. Good boy.
And teach
Dude,
her
he's
how.
cut like a daughter.
But come to me quickly, it
Hi,
won't be a
good boy,
problem.
you big old
Off we go.
smelly thing.
Lend a hand to this
Oh, you
delightful
smell like an
maid of
old
yours.
boot. Ha 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 ha. I don't see you running away. I'm not scared of you. Besides, your eyes look really kind and peaceful. Aside from that fire that burns so far down deep inside of them. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I'm gonna stop there with that joke.
Yes, please do. Or I will have to do something not nice.
Andy, how could you do anything? You're miles away from me. Oh!
Cowards.
What the fuck?
It's like, how the heck did you do that? Magic, bitch.
I think I have a concussion. Alright. I think we're going to take a break here. And we'll be right back with more watching me wander around in the wilderness trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Yeah, because he decided not to pay attention to the cinematic. Instead, he went off on a joke or some kind.
Well, when you're having a conversation, you can't, pay attention to the conversation and then pay attention to whatever the hell it is you're watching at the same time. It's a little difficult to do, especially when you're trying to be entertaining, Andy.
Yeah, sure. Use
Yeah,
that as
but-
an excuse.
Yeah, man, Andy, nah. I like stuff, and nah. Alright, everybody, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Bye, people.